Chapter 29, Guadalcanal. But slumped on the bathroom stool, his mother holding up his chin while she washed his face, Billy was waking. "Hold still, dear. Did you have a good time? You're certainly home late. Is this part of the winning the bet?" Billy's eyes blinked sleepily. He had a gnawing feeling he had forgotten something. He hiccuped, gazing down at the fuzzy blue bath mat, yawned. He'd remember in the morning. "It couldn't be that I'm bet. He hadn't won yet. There were still 3 to go, 15 worms in 15 days. Today was, he jumped up, "Mom, I haven't eaten my worm today." And suddenly it came to him, the whole trip. All the candy bars, hot dogs, hamburgers, popcorn. "What time is it, Mom? Quick." "About 11:45. It was a trick." He snatched his pants off the floor. "They were trying to make me forget." He tumbled and slid downstairs through the dining room. His shirt shell flying, yanked open the drawer in the kitchen table, snatched out the flashlight, then drawer spilling out with a clatter and crashed onto the floor and slammed out the back door. The Sphinx. He scuttled across the backfield towards Tom's house, searching the ground with the flashlight as he went. "There, darn, a stick. Gee, suppose I can't find one." He stopped. "There won't be time to cook it." He ran on. "And no ketchup." He stopped. "I'll bet Tom wasn't sick at all." He ran on. The night was moonless and close. He paused to heave over a rotten log in the high, dewy grass. Mealy bugs and scooters clambered over the stone wall into Tom's backyard. And was all of a sudden rustling with a pup tent. Muffled grunts and thrashing. "Tom," he yelled. "Tom, it's me, Billy. They're trying to trick us." Tom and his younger brother, Pete, crawled out from under the pup tent. "It was a trick," panted Billy. "Alan and Joe were trying to make me forget. 15 worms in 15 days. If I don't eat one in the next 10 minutes, Alan'll say he'd won. It's almost midnight, and they've left me home so I wouldn't remember you." Billy nodded. "Have you got a worm?" "We'll have to find one." Tom dug back into the pup tent and came up with 2 flashlights. They zagged back and forth across the lawn, bent over, searching. "I got one," cried Pete. "Shh! I have to eat it raw," said Billy. He threw back his head. "Wait," whispered Tom, grabbing his arm. "You should do it where Alan and Joe can see you. Pete, run and get your siren out of the garage." We look back at the questions. Our last question had asked us, what did Billy do when he remembered the bet? He got a flashlight, ran out of his house, and went and saw Pete and Tom in his backyard and told them what had happened. And they all started looking with their flashlights for a worm.